Hello and welcome. Today is October 17, 2023, and today we'll be playing some Farm Together. My name is Xolo Q, and I am your host. I am a Xolo Eats Quaintly, Reaper, and Guide to the Underworld. Don't worry guys, there'll be no death today. Just life and living. And yeah, so today I'm gonna play some Farm Together. I have played this game before. It's super like relaxing and chill. I would say that this game is like really different compared to like other sims I've played. I haven't really played other farming sims per se, but most simulators I've played are not multiplayer games, or if there are multiplayer aspects, it's very limited. Where it's like a challenge between you and another player and stuff like that. Whereas for Farm Together, you can actually visit your friends, their own farms, like in-game and stuff like that. You also get really cool customization options with your character. It's a little different from other sims in the sense that you actually get a character to customize as yourself. Planet Zoo also has this, but it's not really an integral part of your of your gameplay, but in this game you actually play as yourself, which is kind of cool, and you also get to pick an animal companion. I believe there's cats and dogs, and I don't remember if there's like birds or anything like that you could choose from, but I'm pretty sure there's cats and dogs. I decided to go with the Dalmatian because they're a working breed, and I said, you know what, I like Dalmatians, why not, right? So yeah, let's get started. I'll be explaining some of the like game mechanics as I'm kind of casually playing. This game is like super chill, so if you want to like lay back, chill, get yourself a nice snack or something, feel free to do that. It's a very relaxing game. I would even say that it's like, if I had to compare the relaxation scale between this game and Foundation, I think Foundation is probably less relaxing than this game. Part of the reason why I feel like this game is super chill is that there's no like pressing matters usually as far as like things you have to do, and you know, like there aren't really things going wrong. I mean, the only thing that can really go wrong is that you go broke, but even so, it's really hard to like truly be broke after like certain seasons change and your crops are ready for harvest. So it's definitely a little bit different than most sims I've played, where there's a lot of like time quests and things you gotta do in order to fulfill a requirement and this and that or whatever. For this game, it's mostly just harvest quests. Like you'll have a quest that you have to do that basically says, hey, we need this amount of this item, please grow it and harvest it. I'm like, all right, cool. And it's just super relaxing. Even the music is like super chill. And what I like about this game is that even though it's a simulator, it also kind of falls like in this weird obscure area between simulator and like multiplayer farming, I guess you could say. You're able to visit people's homes and stuff. It's almost like an MMO in that aspect, that you get to visit other players' homes and stuff like that, whereas like you know, a lot of other simulators, that's not really a thing. I'm not sure if the Sims series has anything like that, where you can visit other players' homes. I've never played the Sims games, and I don't think I ever will. But, you know, I have my own reasons for that. And I feel like, I don't know, this is just one of those games. It's like, if you want to start the week off right and be like super chill, this is it. You know, you get a lot of relaxation and just overall satisfaction from playing. When you start to gather things, you're like, yeah, I planted that, I did that, and I don't know, it feels good. Even the animals are like super chill. You can't pet them, unfortunately. Like, it'd be nice if I could pet the ducks or like, you know, the chickens and stuff like that, but that's not really a thing, unfortunately. I don't even think I can pet my own dog, now I think about it. I don't think I've attempted to do that either, but I don't know. I just like that he follows me around. Or is it she? I don't know. The game doesn't specify, you just get a dog. You know, but I think that's something else I really like about this game too, is that you get to have like a little animal companion following you around. I want to say that it's not just cats and dogs. I want to say that you can have a bird follow you around too, but I'm not entirely sure. So I don't want to say that and be wrong. I'd have to look into like game settings and things like that, but yeah. So the nice thing is that, you know, this game, it's not very popular in the sense that it's something that I've seen a lot of people playing. It's definitely one of the lesser known simulation games I've played. Usually when people hear like a farming simulator, they think of like Farming Simulator 2020. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. They usually mention things like Farming Simulator 22. But I haven't actually played that game either. I was actually looking into it because I never heard of the game before. I know this seems weird, right? But I don't really play a lot of agricultural sims. I think this is the only one I've really played around with, and I actually really enjoy it. But yeah, I was looking around, watching a couple streams last weekend, and I saw people playing Farming Simulator 22. And honestly, I feel like that game might be a little too real for me. Like, I like to play simulator games that have at least a small element of fictionality to it, I guess is the word I want to use. Like, I don't necessarily want to play a game that's like super to the T, like, oh, I gotta do this thing and that thing, and this little minuscule thing needs to get done before I do that. Like, I know there's games out there that are praised for that kind of thing, but it's not what I look for in a simulator. And just looking at that game, it just makes me feel like it's like almost too real. Like if I squinted hard enough, I would think it's real footage of like an actual tractor just moving around. And I think it's really cool that you can customize them and stuff, and I mean, that's really neat in itself. But I don't know, I just don't feel like it's... Something about the game didn't quite like catch on to me right away. Like, if someone gifted me the game, I might try it, but it's not like something I would go out of my way to buy, if that makes sense. It just seems kind of a little bit too real. And I think in a way it kind of, I don't know, like, I know there's like other types of simulators out there, like well, I guess to be more clear, I like management sims. I like sims where I can manage an entire, you know, area or a thing where, you know, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like the overall objective to, maybe, I'm thinking of like what the word is I want to use here. Maybe to like, just not go bankrupt or like not explode or something. Like, there's a lot of like, I guess a good example would be like 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point Campus. Like, those two games are very objective focused, but you know, you also have this like, you have an element of actual punishment in those games where like if you don't succeed in something, you deal with like temporary setbacks and things like that, unless you're like terrible at managing your zoo like I am, or not your zoo, your hospital or campus, then you can actually go bankrupt. And after you hit like a certain, I think it's like negative 250k, you just go bankrupt and you're done or something like that. So it's like, I find that like really interesting. This game isn't so much like that. It's more like if you play your cards incorrectly, then it's not necessarily going to... It's not going to kill your farm, but it's not going to lead to the best of harvests. Like, you're going to have a hard time. Something about this game that's a little bit different too is that certain crops can only be planted during certain seasons. So, for example, if I'm trying to plant some peanuts, right, I can only plant in summer or winter. I can't plant them in the fall or spring. Watermelons are all year round, and you can tell because like on the right hand side here they'll show like the different seasons. So the 4-leaf clover is spring, the sun is summer, the fall leaf is fall, and of course the ice cube is winter. So it's kind of, I don't know if this is like accurate to real life as far as like when these plants are like harvested and planted, but if it is, I find that really cool. I don't know. I don't plant. I might have a green thumb in this game, and you know, I like my shrubbery and all that in other games, but I don't know enough about farming in order to really comment on that, if that makes sense. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know, like, oh, hey, look, I'm making this and blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I can't. I can't. I just don't have that level of awesomeness, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna remove these tiles here. I'm gonna make a road. So something that's really cool too is that you can place, you basically kind of design your own, you know, farm. I would say that this game is mostly sandbox focused in a way, because it's not like the game will tell you how to do things and then it'll just be like, be free. You know, like it's just like, here are the controls, good luck. Like there's no real like, oh, this is how you do this and you gotta, like the game doesn't hold your hand. It just says, these are the controls, this is the things you can do. If you need help, here's the manual, good luck. And it's just like, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that it's easy to play. Another thing too is this game does have controller compatibility, which I really like. I was playing this game on controller the other day. Hello, Spidey Marv, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. But yeah, I don't know. This game is like super relaxing. I wish there were more games like this that were very like chill, where there's no like urgency to everything you're doing. Cause I mean, it doesn't feel good to have like constant urgency in what you're doing, but I digress. I'm just gonna make a road here. By making a road, I'm actually creating a strip of land that is faster for traveling. If you notice, my movement speed here isn't as fast as on here. On here, I'm like almost twice as fast on a road. So that's why I'm building the roads, because eventually your farm is going to get large enough that if you don't have a road, you're just kind of like lagging behind, really. No auto-pathing? No, there's no auto-pathing. I mean, that's a good point. So like the carpets in V-Rising. Yes, that's a great way of describing it. It's a lot like the carpets. Just a road instead of a carpet. But it basically serves the same purpose of movement speed enhancement. The only bad thing about utilizing these things is that it takes away from land you could be planting and harvesting from, which kind of sucks, but I mean, considering the benefit, it really doesn't matter. I forgot what I was gathering. Oh, I need ducklings, but I also need to feed these chickens and the cows. Reminds you of Farmville. I've played, I want to say I don't think I've played Farmville. Now I think about it, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I've played Farmville, but yeah, a lot of people will say like, you know, this game reminds me of like Farmville and some other games, which I think is kind of cool. Isn't Farmville like that Facebook browser game? Isn't that what that is? Or am I like confusing it with something else? Yeah, it is, right? Okay, then I think I've played Farmville for like a week. And I just don't remember anything about it, to be honest with you. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna look at the quest log and see what things I have to do. Alright, I need cabbages. Okay, I have enough peanuts. I don't have enough poppies, and I need cabbages. So I'm going to plant some cabbages, because I think that's the thing I can... Ooh, I cannot plant cabbages right now. I can only plant them in spring and summer, and we're about to go into winter, so that's not going to work. I'm going to plant some eggplants, though, because I feel like the eggplants have a really good return on investment, so I'm just going to plant those in the meantime. Yeah, it is one of the early Facebook browser games. Yeah, I mean, it is an old game. I forgot all about that, but I remember getting like those invitation notifications like every 2 seconds from like my Facebook friends, and they would say stuff like, oh, come join me and blah 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 in Farmville and dee 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 dee. And I'm like, I don't want to play right now. And the person like wouldn't even realize that the notification went out because they would just like log in and then they would hit like yes to like a prompt and then boom, all of a sudden I'm getting invited to play and I'm just like, what is this? Actually, I think the last game I ever farmed in wasn't even a simulator. It's actually there's this one game called oh god, Royal Chaos, actually. And I know people are gonna rag on me for playing Royal Chaos, but I fucking love that game, okay? it's a bit of a pay to play game, so I've never spent a dime on it, but it's a lot of fun. I like it, and there's like this area where like you have like this small like villa where you can plant stuff, and I thought that was cool. But yeah, most people probably don't even know what that is, so don't worry about it. Is where the auto clicker was first mass used, I think, because no area harvest in the beginning. Oh, maybe. That's an interesting piece of history, if that's true. Kind of interesting. Alright, so it looks like I'm broke. Awesome. In the meantime, I'm just going to be... Okay, I don't have enough money to do anything. So I'm just gonna sit here and start decorating. Because I have enough, like you get like these jewels or like these diamonds where you can like decorate with them. So I think I'm just gonna use that. Let's start by decorating. Oh, there's sprinklers. Sprinklers are nice, but I don't know if I'm going to place any. They're kind of costly to place because like these ribbons I think you only get from like completing missions. So kind of it kind of stops you from being able to spam that, unfortunately. Would be nice though. Wooden water tank. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's see if there's any other items that actually have some kind of benefit. It's just gas pump and animal feeder. Give additional food to animals in exchange for resources. Oh, I think I've never used one of these, but I think I know what it's supposed to do. I think you're supposed to like remove a square inside of a pen and then like place your feeder inside. I've never actually done it though, so I'm not gonna fool around with that just yet. Let's put a barn down, actually. I put down another barn. Oh, I accidentally deselected. You know what? I'm gonna put the barn probably over here somewhere. See if I can place it facing this way. Oh, there we go. Yay! I need 15k to place a house, and I don't have 15k because I'm waiting for all the plants to bloom and be harvested. So in the meantime, you know, I can decorate, which is nice. And that's the thing I like too, is like when you're waiting for like plants to like you know, reach the point where you can harvest them, there's plenty of decorating you can do, which is another really unique thing about this game I like. You know, just being able to decorate your farm is really neat. I'm trying to decide what kinds of things I want though. Oh, okay, so now we're in winter. Let's see. I think something I'm gonna start doing is, okay, so now I can place cabbages, but I don't have enough money to place cabbages because I'm an idiot. So now I'm gonna have to water my stuff. At least I can gather some apples, so that's cool. I'm gonna be decorating anyway, so it gives me a little bit of time to do so. All right, looks like we got some more jewels, which is nice. And every time you gather something, like you harvest it, you get some gold. So that's cool. And the only thing is that you need gold in order to plant stuff, so if you're a dummy like me and you run out of gold right before the season, you need to plant something for an objective, you're just kind of screwing yourself. Farm Together, famous song by the Beatles. Is that a thing? I don't know many Beatles songs. I'm sorry. But what I do know is that I want to... I'm trying to figure out... I think I'm gonna place my house over here when I eventually get it set up. So I'm just gonna make a little pathway. And let's put like a little brick wall around it. I think right here is fine. But yeah, this is actually kind of fun. The nice thing is that the walls are something that you can just jump over, which is cool. So like if I deselect, I just jump over it. It's so natural, it's just super easy. But I don't know. The song has come together, just doing some stupid... Oh! That's okay, Spidey. I mean, oh, Gerton, my bad. Why are your names both purple? That confused me, but okay. Welcome to the chat, Gerton. I hope you're doing well today as well. Well, I know I said as well like twice or something, but I think you know what I meant. I'm gonna remove these, and I'm gonna place some more bricks over here. I'm gonna build a little place to put my house, so that eventually when I can afford it, I have a spot for it. And I like that the decorating items don't use the same currency as the farm feed and stuff. So it gives me a little bit of time to just have fun and enjoy. It's like a small respite from the craziness of farming, I guess you could say. Hello, Yobioj. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Welcome back. Are you here to farm together with me? Ha 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 ha. Okay, that was lame, but I said it anyway, so I guess I can't take it back. I kind of want to put down a... You know, I'm gonna put down a kite, because I like kites, so... Oh, I can't place it there. Interesting. I'll place a kite right... Oopsie. There we go. I like the way they look. They're kind of neat. I have another one on the other side, too. I think I'm gonna put a... You know what? I could remove this, huh? You know what? I'm gonna leave the gate. I think the gate is fine. What does this even look like? You a farmer now? Yeah, I wear many hats. I wear many hats. I actually, really... It's been a long time since I've played this game, but I don't know, it's just so chill. Yes, there's seasons, and you can't control when the seasons happen, so like, even if I like, pause, right? Well, sorry, unless I do this... Alright, even if I do that, I think it's like every 17 minutes is like a whole season or something like that, or... Wait, no. I think 17 minutes is an hour in this game or something like that. I have to double check. I'm not entirely sure. I have to... Hold on. Let me look it up so I don't... Here we go. See, oh, its seasons change every 17 minutes. They limit what crops you may plant, and trees may give fruit when specific season starts. On a new season, there's a small chance of having special weather effects. Rain, crops will slowly be watered while raining. Drought, water will run out 3 times faster. And snow, crops won't get watered, get the watered speed benefit while snowing. So, yeah. We got different resources. As far as the houses and stuff, I haven't placed my house yet. I haven't bought one. I also don't have enough, muns to do that. Hello, Dazakran. I hope I said your name right. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? is playing some Farm Together. Yeah, but I feel like this game is one of the lesser known Sims out there. Like it's weird. Like if you look in the Steam store, like you see really good reviews on this game. And then you see people posting there and like playing regularly. And it's like, I guess for some people, this game is more of an MMO because like you could visit other people and, you know, you can actually help them with their farms. I mean, while my stuff is growing, I think I can, it wouldn't hurt if I visited other people's farms. I mean, you can allow your farm to be accessed publicly. So let me see. I think let me exit. If I exit the game, I think, is it an old game? I think this game came out in, oh god. Let me check. Hold on. Let me tell you. Oh, lovely. My thing is breaking. Awesome. Thanks, Steam. Farm Together has a lot of DLC packs. Whoops. Hopefully you guys couldn't hear that. It came out October 11th, 2018. So this game has been out for a few years. You can also find farms, right? So like if I'm looking for games and I'm finding farms, if I wait a little bit, there should be a list of farms I can join. Okay, so these are other people's farms. It also shows you how many people are in each place, which is kind of cool. And you can also see how much their farm's net worth is. And this person has a farm that's worth 16.98 billion gold. What? Yeah, you can help friends harvesting their crops. You can visit people. You can, well, you can also have people visit you. So you have plant and harvest. You have harvest only. Some people have custom settings. You can basically set settings for your farms, and it's each individual farm I think has its own settings. So there's that. Hello, Rancho Daz. Welcome to the chat, by the way. I know I answered your question before saying hi, but I hope that doesn't matter. I wonder, you know, I kind of wonder what a billion-dollar farm looks like. This person also has billion dollar farm. I don't even have like a couple hundred gold, and these people are like way out of my league. You know what? Let's visit this person's farm. There's no permissions at this farm, but like, let's see what they have, because I'm curious to see what it is that they are, that they have created with billions of gold. I can't help but wonder. I'm currently away. Please plow after harvesting. Please help with the quest. Have fun. Okay, well, I don't think I can actually harvest here, can I? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not allowed to harvest. They actually disabled it. I think they need... Oh, my fuel tank is empty. What? Action not allowed. Wow, I can't even fill my fuel tank. What? Okay, so this particular place is not fun to navigate, but holy shit, they have a fucking railroad track. That is awesome. Look at all these sprinklers. These sprinklers are very expensive to get in the first place and to unlock. This is amazing. Look at these trees. What is that? What kind of tree is that? I don't even know. Holy shit. They got some shiny anglerfish, looks like, in here. Wow. It's so pretty. They have a little lighthouse. They got all types of stuff. I mean, this is incredible. Wow. I have never seen such a cool farm before. Holy crap. So it looks like they put all their storage sheds. I haven't unlocked these yet. I have like the mini barns, but I think these are storage. Because if you look at the bottom of the screen, you see how it shows like different numbers of stuff, or like at the bottom, like different values. This is the amount of stuff they have harvested currently. And somehow one of them is adding up, which is kind of crazy. Like, how is that automatic? Like, I don't even know what that is. How big is the map? Oh shit. that's a good question. There's someone over here, I think. Or what is that? Oh, these are farm hands. Oh, I don't have any farm hands yet. Yeah, that's a farm hand right here. But you can later on in the game you can hire farm hands. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how many tiles across this is. I mean, this is so huge. I don't even know. If more like a mini city, you're not wrong. Also, hello Setzaj and Emu. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. We got some turkeys! And some peacocks! That's so cool. A lot of these things I don't even have unlocked. These are almond trees. I don't know what this is. This looks like some kind of event thing. This almost looks like... I don't know what that is. We got more almond trees. We got some... I don't know what these are either. They look kind of like dates. I don't know. Oh, and it looks like they have a piece of land here that they carved out to be actual, like, real river looking thing. So that's kind of neat. I mean, this is really pretty. I don't know if this part of the land was already like this or if they added water, but oh man, that looks beautiful. We got some white turkeys. We got some... They do look like cotton candies. Ew, we have beehives. I hate bees. I'm running away. Oh! This is the person who owns this. How do I... Oh god, I forgot how to... I'll give him a thumbs up. Yeah, but this is the person whose place this is. I think they're like gone. They're not currently online right now. It's weird that their model is right there. I don't know if it's like... Oh, what is this? Is this an oil rig? Oh, it's an oil rig. Oh, wow. So it looks like you also get a chance to put an oil rig. How long would it take to get to this? Oh no, that guy is here. He's running away. Wait, come back. Oh. Oh well. How long would it take? If I had to guess, if I were to try today to get to this point, it would probably take me a couple years, to be honest. I think, honestly, there's so much going on and so much they have unlocked that I don't have yet. This is a small country. Yeah, they got their own market. They got their own, I mean, look at this. Happy Shark. I mean, I don't have any of this unlocked. This would probably take me a couple of years of grinding to get to, like straight up. This person probably logs in every day, all day. Look at that. I mean, this is incredible. I've never seen anything like this crazy before. Like, I've been to like other people's like farms and stuff, but this is like a whole breed on its own. Like this is like me with my V Rising castles, but like on steroids. That's what this is. Like, if this person, like, I think that's the best way I could describe it. Is that it's like me with my V Rising castle, but on steroids, and if I had been playing for several years. Like, that is me. Like, so it looks like this person really enjoys this game. This is probably, if I had to guess, this is probably their main game based on how much stuff I'm seeing. Because, I mean, there's so much stuff here. I mean, look at all the, like just the sprinklers alone must have taken years to get. Because the way that you unlock sprinklers... Oh, I can't even open the thing right now, but... Oh my god, that is... Wow. Alright, I'm gonna exit this area. I'm gonna check out someone else's farm. That's insane. I feel like if I keep running through that farm, I'm just gonna be, like, lost, you know? Let's go to a farm where I can actually harvest and see what it looks like. Okay, so this one is harvest only. I want to go to another big farm, but... Okay, this one's... Okay, harvest custom. I don't know what that means. Let's go with... Actually, let's favorite this one, because I like that guy's farm. Puffin Mama also has a big-ass farm. Let's check it out. Or actually, I didn't even see what the allowing things were, but... Yeah, you can prevent people from, like, harvesting your crops and stuff. And when they harvest, I think it counts toward your own total, but, yeah. You smell Han Xolo. Oh my god. Hello, May. How are you doing? Could not join session. Not allowed to join. Then why are you on the? Hold on, let me refresh. Why are you on the list if I can't join? That's weird. Let's see if we can find another really cool one. Let's go to this person. Black Rose Raven's place. They're not as ridiculously wealthy, but let's see what they got. Okay. Oh, okay. So this person's farm looks a little bit like mine. Oh, they're running around over here. I heard someone doing work. Oh, hello there. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. By the way, there's also voice chat and stuff like that in this game, so you can chat with people. And you can, okay, so it looks like I can't feed animals, which is kind of interesting. Can I water the plants? Yes, I can. That person over there seems to be helping gather stuff, so that's interesting. And also, something I haven't figured out yet is I don't understand what the... Oh my god, you're not the only person to say that. Someone else said something similar earlier. They're like, oh, this reminds me of Farmville. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't played Farmville in like a long ass time. But yeah, it's super chill, and you know, it's kind of neat that you could have like your friends come visit you and you know, harvest and do all that cool stuff, which is nice. So if you need help, you can ask your friends to help you. It is actually Farmville. Someone made it into a game by itself. Maybe. This game has actually been out since 2018, so it's a lot newer than Farmville. I don't even know if people still playing Farmville. Is that even still online? Like, is that still a thing? You're a very old player from Farmville. I think I played Farmville for like a week. Oh, this person has a cat as their companion. I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Aw, little black kitty with a little moon. That's cute. Looks like they opted for the cat companion. I like cats. I think when I first started this game, I also had a cat companion. Oh, what is that over there? Oh, so it looks like this person made like little roads in between their trees. That's actually a really good idea. I didn't even consider doing that. Maybe I should consider having just a tree area only. It's not a bad idea, because then you can get through really quickly. That's actually, I like this idea. What is this? Donkeys! They got donkeys! Aww. And then we got the little barn. These are like decorative items, like the hay and stuff. Hello, Gap, too cool for you. How you doing today? They don't, it's dead because Farmville 3. Farmville 3 exists? That's a thing? Damn! Damn, I thought Farmville died a long time ago. I played on Farmville 1 for about 6 years with $280 million. Wow. That's crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, if you wanna scratch that itch with a different game where you can play with like other people that yeah, this is probably a good substitute for that. We got some Jersey cows. I know they're Jersey cows because they're brown. We got some... What kind of tree is this? I don't even know what kind of tree that is. I don't have those yet. Yeah, this person's farm is a lot smaller. This is probably closer to what I'll end up having after a few months of play. Just because, you know, I'm not that great at this game yet. I'm still learning some of the mechanics and stuff, but yeah. It looks like they mixed up their pigs here. They have two different types of pigs. I think they're called... Okay, so we have regular pigs and we have something else. I don't know what kind of pigs that is, the black and white ones. I'd have to look that up. But yeah. Alright, so now that I visited a couple other people's farms, I'm gonna go back to my own and harvest everything. It should be done by now, I think. Yep, during the days of spamming of invite and want me to help me build stuff in Or donate a cow thing? Oh my god. I was just talking about the notifications too. I can't. I gotta save for quest 3, which is 500 bucks. What? $500? The fuck? What are you even playing? Meta Quest 3? The fuck? Meta Quest 3, dear lord. Crazy. That's some crazy ass shit. Alright, so looks like we have some milk. Got milk? Yes, I do. I'm gonna make sure to feed the moo-moos. There we go. Yeah, but this game's like super chill. I just wanted to start my Tuesday off really relaxed because I know tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a lot of employee management stuff. I think is what I'm working on next time for Planet Zoo. So today is just a chill out day. Nothing too crazy, super relaxing. And I just kind of felt like playing this game today, to be honest with you. I figured, you know, it fits within the realm of Sims. So I figured it, you know, it wouldn't hurt to play it. Because I also want people to kind of like discover games that maybe they would like as well. I know that like the main games I'm known for are probably like Planet Zoo and V Rising, but I don't mind rotating on Tuesdays. I know that when the end of the month pops up, I'm gonna have a lot of different things going on. So I have a 4-hour Halloween stream, which is gonna happen, which is really abnormal for me. You don't usually see me stream for more than a couple hours at a time. But I'm actually pretty excited. Okay, these are Hampshire pigs. I think it's pronounced Hampshire. I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, I need to plant some cabbage. So I'm gonna make sure to plant some here. And I'm not even going to water them because I'm just gonna let the rain take care of it. That's the nice thing about when it's rainy weather. You don't have to water the crops. It's just handled. Alright, how many on... Let me see the quest list. Quest log. Alright, I need 50 cabbage, but I only have 28 growing, so I need to plant more. And I don't have enough to, like, keep planting. So I'm just gonna hold off. I need to wait for the eggplants to grow and be done with, because when the eggplants are finished... Okay, so it looks like the eggplants are not even close to done. I think they actually take a whole... Yeah, they take a whole day. So I won't be able to come back until 1 day time has passed. And I think the time is like real time, not in-game time, if that makes sense. I'm glad someone took the mantle of the Farmville 1 ideas, because Wildcoin, who made the original, shut down and threw it out the window. Yikes. Yeah, I can only imagine. That sucks. I'm sure there's a lot of people, because the fact that people still talk about that game today, and whenever a farm sim comes up, they always mention that game, like that speaks volumes to me. If anything, I would say that Farmville probably set the precedent for what the expectation should be for like a farming sim, because I hear that tossed around a lot. Like even in the reviews for this game, I saw a few people mention Farmville, and I was like, oh, isn't that a Facebook game? It was a favorite even to me. Yeah, I could see it. But yeah, I think something that I look forward to doing is that at the end of this month, I'm going to be, you know, having that whole week of shenanigans, of course, and a lot of really cool, fun things. So I haven't quite ironed out the roster yet as far as what games I'll be playing. But since I'm going to be doing a 4-hour stream on Halloween, I'm thinking that I might split up that day into 2 separate games. Like I might play one game for like 2 hours and another game for another 2 hours, but I haven't decided. And there's also the possibility for collabs and stuff, so I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. It's just, it's too far in the future. And I don't have plans, scheduled just yet. I guess it's not that far in the future, but yeah. Well, this is the only game I noticed that is super close to it. Well, then you would probably like Farm Together. I mean, it's super chill. I mean, it's one of those, like, your mind goes AFK games where, like, if you have the smoothest of brains, you'll be just fine. Like, it's... it really is pretty forgiving. I mean, the fact that you can get money out of these wells, like it's a wishing well or something, is, like, actually hilarious. I fucking love that. That's such a neat idea. But yeah, I have all this stuff watering, so it looks like I don't really have to do anything. Everything is all watered. But what I will do is continue decorating, because I wanted to place some things. So I'm going to place more of this road, but I'm going to move it this way. I want it to lead to the house. The cool thing is that I gain experience when I do this. I don't really understand what the... Oh, that's not how I wanted that. I don't really understand how the level up system works in this game. I know your farm can level up, which allows you to, like, unlock, like, new or different items that you can place, but I don't really understand, like, when you harvest a crop, sometimes it'll say, like, you leveled up in that crop, and I'm like, what does that mean? What benefits do I gain from that? Like, it's not really clear to me just yet. I hope that made sense. But yeah, it's not, I don't know. It's not something I'm particularly worried about either, because it's just so chill. I'm gonna put that here. And here. Place one here. And here. I'm gonna place another road over here on this side. Farmville 1 did it that way. Wait, hold on. It's basically over time you farm stuff, like material and build. It'll level up your crops to give more and less material used. Oh, okay. It's probably really similar then. Farmville 1 did it that way. Sometimes it'll raise the price of crops, but give way more money. Nice. Okay, okay. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see. That makes sense. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I don't particularly love this, actually. This is fine. I'll leave this alone. I kind of want to add, like, other things, though. I could... Oh, I see, I see. So I can put, like, lamps. That's kind of nice. At night, this is gonna look cool. I'll put another one over here. Why not? A little bit of symmetry leading up to the home. And I think I'll place... I don't have many items I can place yet, but eventually it's gonna look really good. I think I'm gonna put some fencing down though, but for like some more animals that I don't have yet. Oh, that was a mistake. Rip. Let me recycle that fence. Not, what is the name of your farm? I didn't... Oh, I think it's called, like, Xolo's Green Thumb or something like that. I think that's what I called it. Now I think about it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think I named it Xolo's Green Thumb. Not so sure if a hub area for people to visit to hire each other, or have a supermarket where you can buy from people for cows and animals. You don't really have anything like that where you're really actually buying from other players, from what it seems like. So it's not like Planet Zoo where you get to trade animals or anything like that. But you can visit other people's farms and check them out, which is kind of cool. You can also, you know, harvest or plant things depending on their settings and what they allow you to do when you visit. So, just a fun fact. I think I'm also going to, well, you know what? I think I'm going to place some more of these. I think I'm gonna place like some like little barriers here because I want to section off certain areas so that when I plant stuff it's not like spilling over into the other areas. Let's see what I can do with this. Would have been nice if they had that. I think it would add like a level of stress and competitiveness to the game that isn't really necessary. I mean, it could be cool, but I'm not sure if they even have the player base to sustain that, to be honest with you. I feel like it would just be a bunch of whales just posting stuff. I'm gonna be completely honest with you there. It's like the player base for this game isn't huge, but it's like you have a lot of people who like return, if that makes sense. Like you'll have a lot of returning people. That's what happened with Farmville 1, but there was no oh my god, competition. Dear Lord. Just imagine like you're just minding your own business and you're like, I'm gonna go farm something, and then you go to like your neighbor's farm. Hey, come visit me. Yeah, sure, buddy. You go visit your neighbor's farm and it's a fucking country filled with like one plant. Imagine. It's like a country-sized land of one plant. God, that would be fucking weird. People actually helped each other and hired for money. Even the richest people said, yeah, let me help you there. I bet. That's probably how they got wealthy in the first place. Helping others. They probably got a bunch of perks from doing so, like people coming to help them. That's not a bad thing, though. I'm just separating my stuff. I like that it's raining. Something else I like about this game is that when it rains, like, the camera gets wet. Like, I know that's like... I know like some people don't like that kind of thing, but I just think it's so cute in this particular game. Like even if I go into like the photo mode, right? Like let's say I'm taking a photo. Like it even catches on the camera. It's fucking adorable. And I like that like at night you just have a butterfly like as your light source just kind of following you around casually. It's kind of nice. It's cute. I think I'm gonna place some separators here. I want to put different plants in these areas. I need to start organizing my garden because I need to designate an area to place crops that are like really cheap to plant and really cheap to harvest. And ones that like grow quickly. Because right now I'm basically prioritizing like the quest stuff and it's making me kind of go broke, so I need to be a little careful. How I got all that money I had was because of one person who had 28 billion or maybe more, I'm guessing on that. Oh my god. That's a lot of money. I don't know, some people in their farming sims, I feel like this is like one of those things where, you know, it's like a subgroup within a like, how do I describe it? It's like a genre within a genre. Like I feel like farming sims on their own are like a genre within the simulation genre. Same thing with medical sims. You see things like Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital, and I'm sure there's others out there that I'm not aware of. The zoo ones are roller coaster, amusement park ones. There's a couple games out there like like roller coaster or roller coaster tycoon or planet coaster. Can you just give out money? I don't think so. I don't think you can trade with other players in this game, actually. Now I think about it. I mean, maybe you can have like a player plant something that you don't own on your property. That would be cool, but I don't know if you can really trade anything. It's a good question. But yeah, I don't think you can actually trade anything. Farmville did not allow you to trade money either, but it did let you harvest and work for it. Yeah. Yeah, this game allows you to do all that. Which is kind of cool. It's just super relaxing. I mean, I just felt like, you know, kind of decorating my farm today and just kind of chilling and chatting. I'm kind of debating if next week I should do 2 V-Rising streams, like maybe on Tuesday and Thursday. Because I kind of want to finish up my castle sometime before the end of the month. And it's going to take some time. Maybe they can plant high-priced plants or crops? Maybe. That might be a thing. I would think they can. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. I mean, as long as you enable it on your farm. Yeah, I know what you meant, though. It's okay, Rancho does. Also, Rancho, I don't think I've seen you before, now I think about it. Are you, like, how did you find me? Like, I have to ask. Because I feel like, you know, I be coming across new people who are, like, super chill, but, like, I forget to ask, like, how they found me in the first place. I'm curious. You remember crops that lasted 3 months to grow? Oh! Oh, that sounds... Oh, that's asinine. Ugh. Oh my god. Imagine waiting 3 months for a plant to grow and, like, it's just eating up space on your farm that you can't use for another purpose in that time. Oh. Oh, that's a nightmare. They were a nightmare to remember. Dead the next day. Oh shit, are you serious? I'm sure they sold for a lot though, if they're that much trouble to make in the first place. God damn. That's like cruel and unusual. Yeah, plants did die if you didn't watch over them. Okay. They sold for quite a lot. I bet. You watched the Foundation stream? Oh, okay. I think it's coming back to me. Because your name looked familiar, but I'm just like trying to remember because I'm like, I know I've seen this name, but I don't know. Because I know sometimes like there's people who like can't like watch the streams, but they'll watch them like afterward and they'll just comment on the stream. It was watermelons? Oh, I think watermelons in this game they take 2 days to grow and you can plant them whenever. So it's actually not that bad in this game, luckily. Not like 3 months. Imagine like planning something and forgetting about it and it just, oh. Oh, that sounds terrible. All right, let's plant some cabbages so I can have enough. I still don't have enough cabbages. That sucks. All right, let's start gathering other stuff that's already ready for harvest. I'm gonna start over here. They wanted active players, so no surprise from Farmville. I guess that makes sense. It's just kind of cruel, if you ask me. Like, I can imagine the rage of someone who like, I don't know, like maybe the day that they're supposed to gather that shit, like their power goes out or something. I can only imagine the stress in that player's mind. Just thinking, oh my god. It's gonna go bad. I waited 3 months for this. Like, I can only imagine what that does to a player's psyche. I can't, man. I can't. That's too much. That shit would make me rage. And that is not the purpose of farming. Farming is not supposed to induce rage, I don't think. But yeah, I think you would, if you liked Farmville, you probably like Farm Together. It's super chill. I don't play this game as much as I probably should. I tend to like gravitate toward other games, but this is the game I play when I've played when I had like a couple of bad games of League and my blood pressure is like through the roof because I'm like pissed off. Like this is the game I play when I'm pissed off, so I can calm the fuck down. Okay, this is the stress reliever. This is the stress ball of my games that I play. Like even Planet Zoo can get me kind of like heated sometimes when bullshit happens, but I mean this game, like, it's just chill, you know? Like the game literally forces you to like relax, because there'll be times where there's like nothing to do but decorate, and you're just like, okay, I'll just decorate. That's fine. This is fine. But yeah, I can only imagine, like, I don't know, 3 months only for them to go bad, that's rage-inducing. I can't. Like, that is... Yikes. Rather than not go on a spending spree. Just got, rather not... Hold on. I'd rather not go on a spending spree, so I'd rather not just go shove money into this sad, like, oh no, that's fair. I mean, I'm not saying buy it today, like, I'm not like endorsing the game or anything. I'm just saying, like, this is probably a game you would enjoy based on what you're telling me, is all I'm saying. Yeah. You have a habit when you buy something, you'll go nuts buying other stuff? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty broke overall, so I have to save my monies as well, so I understand. I had this game for quite some time. That's the reason why I decided to bust it out again. I already owned the game. If I didn't own the game, I would not be playing this on stream right now. Like, I wouldn't, like, go out of my way to buy a game. Like, I'm not a variety streamer, so I can't really justify purchasing new Sims every week to show new stuff. If that makes sense. If you were rich, you would still be stingy, but you'd have stuff you need. That's fair. I mean, let's be real. I mean, if it's your money, you spend it the way you want to. Or however you think is best. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to put it on your wish list though, if you're liking what you see. But I have a wish list that's like super long. I think I have like 20 things on my wish list on Steam. And most of them are like Planet Zoo DLCs. Like I have like different animal packs and stuff like that. I'm trying to remember. I think I don't have the Asia pack. I think I wanted the Asia pack and the some other. I just bought. Well, technically, I just bought a bunch of different things because I won like a Steam gift card or whatever through a raffle via a buddy of mine, Jen. Awesome, Jen. They had a raffle for their birthday, and I happened to win one of the raffles, and I got some monies on Steam, so I ended up buying the Oceania pack and the Africa pack, and I think also the South America pack? I don't remember. You won't touch Sims 4, they'd be greedy. Oh god. I have only 4. And 1 is First Descended. Won't touch Sims 4. Honestly, I'm not gonna play any Sims game. Like, I've had enough. Like, looking at the abuse to the player base overall makes me sick. And like, I don't know. I can't in good conscience buy the game and be like, yeah, everyone should play this game. Like, no. No. Hello, Reichenstein. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. When you look at the amount of DLCs in the price hike, Jesus, oh my god. Sims 4 is free, but you look at the DLC and scream. How much are the DLCs? The fuck? I'm about to look this up. Hold on, let me look this up. This is insane. What is this abuse I'm hearing? Hold on. Sims. Here we go. The game is free, but the DLC is how much? Okay, these look kind of weird. What? The bundle is like... Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, so... There's a bunch of DLCs that are like $5. There's one that's 10 and another one that's $40. $40. What the actual fuck? Thank you, Voxlia, for the hydrate. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my drink. Also, welcome to the chat. Jesus Christ. $40 for DLC? Bruh, I could have bought fucking 4 DLC packs for Planet Zoo with that. You gotta be shitting me. No fucking way. Hold on, I'm about... Oh, there's 73 contents for this game? What the hell? How much hold on, let me look at... Oh, there's expansion packs. Oh, no. The expansions are $40 each? Are you fucking shitting me right now? What? That's a scam. I'm sorry, that's a fucking scam. There's no way. Like... This is like... What the fuck? This is like selling like an MMO. Like this would be like if like WoW was free, but all the expansions were like $100. Like that's what it feels like, and I don't even play WoW, so it just shows you what I know. But god damn, that is ridiculous. That is like, that's a scam. I'm sorry, that's way too much money. Like. And Sims 3, funny moment is all those DLC are part of the base game of Sims 2. What? Almost $1,000 for all of them. Sims 4 is free, but you look at the DLCs. Oh, wait, so it's not even new content. It's just stuff from another older game that they ported over. Are you fucking shitting me right now? What? What kind of bullshit is that? And also, holy crap, those cabbages sold for quite a bit. Or I harvested them for quite a bit. And I think that's enough cabbages. I'm going to place some peanuts. God damn. Oh, this didn't work the way I thought it would. I thought the separator would prevent me from doing that, but I guess not. Interesting. I'm gonna switch to... Okay, now that I leveled, I can... Oh, I can place piranhas. That's cool. Kind of scary, but that's cool, I guess. I am gonna place some plants that are easy to... let's put down some... Okay, so the lettuce gives me twice as much for what I planted it for, but the respawn time is really fast, so I'm just gonna place a bunch of lettuce. Yeah, they just ripped out the code and put it as a paid on for Sims 4. Yet somehow... Okay, Reichenstein says, yet somehow people still support them despite predatory tactics. Honestly, this might be a situation like I was starting to see with certain games where they're just creating like... They're basically cashing in on the whales. You know, there's just some people out there who have the money who will just buy it because they can. And if you have enough of those people as your player base, you don't have to care about anyone else, unfortunately. You know, if you're just caring about money and profit, they don't give a fuck about most players. Anyone who plays the game for free, they're just like, fuck you. You're here as an accessory. Like, they probably see you as like an accessory, and then they probably just keep all your data and they try to harass you later, try to get you to buy the DLCs and shit. No. Fuck that. That is insane. Like, I feel like the Sims games, like, I feel like it's like the Gucci belt of like, I don't even say Gucci belt. It's like the Gucci bag of simulators. You know, like it's like way out of my price range. That's insane. Emu says, when you played for some time, you are just trapped. You either buy into it or be left behind. Well, I'll tell you what. I'd rather be left behind. Fuck that. I wouldn't even tolerate, like, I'm sorry, like, price points like that would not fly for most games. So what that tells me is that there's someone who's buying it. I don't know who would buy it. Probably someone with lots of money who doesn't care. But they probably have enough of those players that they're just like, eh, whatever. That's insane. Literally, this is like corporate brain 101. Like, short-term profits, not caring about the player base or the quality of their games, and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's insane. It's just so gross. That's extortion, it feels like. It's fucking extortion. Because that's the thing, like, you know, it's really hard to, like, stop playing games that you've played for years that you really enjoy. Like, I don't know. Like, there's certain games out there that I could think of that I'm just thinking, like, man, like, I spent so much time in this game, I can't imagine, like, not playing. Every game nowadays is like a gacha-like mechanic for whales. Yeah, I don't know. I think the problem is that, like, so, like, the people who made The Sims, isn't that, like, EA? Aren't they the same, like... Oh, let me double check. Who makes this game? Are they the same scumbags that made the fucking... sports games with, like, no effort? Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's EA. EA also makes, those god-awful, sports games that for some reason people still buy even though they're shit. And I know they're shit because every time a new one comes out, all I hear is, oh my god, look at this game, it looks like shit, minimum effort. And then, like, you know, you have, like, all of YouTube, you have all these commentators come out, oh, look at this shit, and da-da-da. Meanwhile, you'll have, like, people who just buy it to have, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words, like, I don't know. Even I'm very, like, price sensitive, you know? Like, I don't like the idea of, you know, spending lots and lots of money on a game that's just not... I don't know. I'm not easily sold on a game. I think the only time that's happened to me where I was like, holy crap, I love this game. There were two instances, I think, in my life that I could say that this happened. Maybe three. Okay, one of them was actually with League of Legends. Back in the old days, I mean, I've been playing League for almost 12 years now, I think. And I'm still playing, but I will say my spending habits have gotten more sparse when it comes to the game because of the price hikes, the raising of prices, and the fact that they added things to just catch the whales, essentially. Because there are people out there who just want to spend money on League, which is fine. They have the right to do that, whatever, right? Not my business, not my problem. But... you know, I mean, who am I to say how people spend their money, right? Like, if they want to spend it this way or that way, whatever. But you best believe when I do spend... Oh, there's corn. I'm not gonna place corn, though, because I don't want... I want to do something else with this. Hold on, let me place some more lettuce. Sorry, I'm, like, scatterbrained again. But, I don't know. There's, like... I don't know. I hope that, like, okay, maybe this is, like, weird for me to say, but I hope that one day I get to the point where, like, a new simulator of some kind will come out and people will be like, oh my god, Xolo, you should try this game. It's so cool. And I'll be like, alright, cool. Okay, fam. See you there. And then I actually just buy the game and try it and actually can do, like, a review on it or something. I don't know if you... Well, okay, so a little fun fact, right? In a previous life, well, before I started VTubing, I actually, like, way earlier on my internet days, I used to review games. And when I reviewed them, you know, like, looking back on it, my reviews actually weren't that bad, considering how, like, inexperienced I was when it came to this, like, type of media and content. Like, it was around the time where, like, gaming started being taken more seriously online as, like, a medium or as a thing, when people started, like, streaming and doing, and, like, YouTube videos and stuff like that. Like, it was kind of a golden age. You know, you had a lot of, like, new games popping up, and games that normally wouldn't do well because of poor marketing ended up doing great because a streamer picked it up and loved it, or because some, you know, pro player decided that they were switching to that game for whatever reason. I mean, it's just... it's really interesting how things work out, but... I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry if I'm rambling too much, guys. I just kind of like having, like, a weird, like... I don't know, just, $40 for DLC. You crazy. That's like... I'm sorry, but if I'm paying $40 for a fucking, like, expansion pack for a simulator game, that thing better wipe my ass. I'm sorry. No, that's over the line. Especially for, like, the genre. Like... I can't think of another, like, simulator game with, like, an expansion or, like, a DLC that is that high. Like, even, like, Planet Zoo, they're, like, $10 a piece per pack. And all they have is, like, what, like, just animals and building pieces? Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they also release, new stuff, for the game. So, like, last time we got the Oceania pack, which is new, and then we also got... the viewing bubble, where you can have, like, guests kind of walk into the exhibit and, like, look at the animals through a safety bubble of sorts. And that's, like, freaking awesome. That wasn't even something that, like, people were, like, expecting, you know? And it's just really cool when devs are able to, you know, do that kind of thing. I've also seen, like, a pattern where, like, nowadays, games that do really well, for whatever reason, these, like, huge gaming conglomerates don't want to create more games for whatever franchise. So, like, a good example of this would be something like the Patapon series, or like the Zoo Tycoon stuff, or, you know, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Those games, the teams that make all of those different games, like, they're on their own now. They're just like, fuck this, we're gonna make our own thing. And they start their own studio, they have their own team, they have their own... And you know what? I think that's gonna be the future of gaming, seriously. Like, maybe it's just me saying this from a, you know, from a point of view of someone who plays a lot of, like, early access games. But I feel like that's gonna be, like, the way to move forward, because a lot of times these companies are just doing people dirty to the point where they don't even want to buy from them anymore. Like, I like straight up deleted my Blizzard account. Like, I was like, delete it now. Get this thing off of, like, get this soiling piece of garbage away from me, okay? Like, this thing, like, okay, maybe it's a little dramatic, but I did actually delete that a long time ago. For a few reasons, different reasons, but I just ultimately said to myself, I don't want to condone, you know, like, the actions of this company, whatever. Now, that being said, it's kind of easy for someone like myself to say that when I'm not as invested in those games, right? Like, if I was, like, a hardcore Hearthstone player, I probably would not have done that. I would have hesitated, maybe, thought about it, and maybe done it, but the choice wouldn't be that easy. That's why I don't, like, hate on people who decide to keep, you know, playing certain games that are made by developers that I believe are just awful. Because even though, like, you know, it seems kind of weird to me and kind of odd, I don't really... How do I say this? I don't think it's fair of me to judge that when I play games like League of Legends, for example, which is made by a company that, you know, may or may not be acting in good faith. I'll just word it like that. So I don't know. I try not to judge others for their consumer habits because let's be real, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism anyway. So it's not like I can go somewhere else and spend my money elsewhere and be like free from, you know, this level of like chicanery. You know, like it's, you can't really avoid everything. All right, let's place this house finally. All right, so it's a tree house, which is kind of cool. Oh, what the hell? What? Building not ready? What do you mean building not ready? It's gonna take time to build? How long does it take to build? Stage length. Enter your house and decorate it your way. There's 4 construction stages. Okay. But how do I... Oh, each stage is 1 hour. Okay, so it's gonna take me like 4 hours before this thing is finished. I should have... Oh man, if I knew I would have placed that sooner. But yeah, it's a treehouse, so that's kind of cool. I can't wait to like decorate inside of it. It's gonna be neat. But yeah, the whole thing with the gacha mechanics and the... It's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of players are like shifting away from games like that. Like even like myself, like some of my friends aren't even playing like the newest stuff anymore because it's like it's fatigue, you know? Same thing with like subscriptions. Like, okay, now I have a Netflix subscription and a Hulu subscription and a Crunchyroll subscription and a Disney Plus subscription and then it just goes on and my FF14 subscription. Granted, I'm not giving up that, but that's besides the point. There's so many like subscriptions and things now, and it's like, I don't know. I think there's like player fatigue. Like a lot of these live services too are starting to go down. There's this one game, I think it was like Marvel Avengers or something like that like recently just fucking went under. And they just closed it and finished it off, and people were like, what the fuck? And apparently, like, I heard the game was trash, so good riddance, I guess? I don't know. But, I don't know, it's just really strange when I see, like, these companies, they think they can just, like, make a subscription service game and keep people playing, you know, to the level of like a subscription like WoW or like FF14 or I'm trying to think of like what other games, but like mostly MMOs have a subscription model like that, but it's just, I don't know. And then on top of that, if you have like a console like Xbox or like PlayStation, you have to worry about like your PlayStation Plus subscription and your this. I mean, it just adds and adds and adds. It's like, it's fatigue, you know? I feel like it's player fatigue. They don't want to keep paying for this shit. You know, remember the era when we had all these like free-to-play games that were actually pretty decent? You know, like when League came out or when, oh, there was this other game I can't remember right now that I never played. I can't fucking remember. Oh, I think RuneScape was originally like free-to-play too, now I think about it, but... I don't know, it's kind of exhausting just hearing that. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just too like nihilistic or something. I don't know if that's the word I wanted to use there, but it just feels wrong to keep asking players to pay a sub. Like, that's why I like games like V Rising, because I don't pay a sub. It's one-time payment, and then if I want other stuff, then I can buy the cosmetics. That's how a game should be. When a game is released, it should be finally released. It should be something that I can literally look at the game and be like, this is a finished game. I don't want this like, oh, I'm gonna be an alpha for like 20 years crap. You know, like, what is this? I don't know. That reminds me, I gotta reach out. I wanted to reach out to, the people at, you know, the V Rising peeps, and I want to talk to the community manager guy and see if I can get an interview with him. I think that'd be cool. I have to at least see if I can manage that though, because I think they're over in Europe, but I have to double check and see what's going on. But I don't even know if they would even grant me an interview, considering how small I am as like a content creator. But I don't know. Their game isn't huge either, so I would hope that, you know, they at least cared. I would like to eventually like put together a bunch of questions and stuff and have like a really good interview and ask, because like one of the biggest things that worried me was the whole Unity debacle. And now I'm wondering if they're just making an in-house engine that we haven't seen yet. And that's why they're not like commenting, or like it's really unclear to me. Cause like, yeah, the whole thing is done and over with. Yeah, Unity walked it back and blah, blah, blah. But this is not something you just forget. This is like permanent damage of company reputation kind of shit. So I'm really curious to know what the heck their stance was on that, because I don't know. I feel like they should have like put out a statement or something, even if it was unnecessary, you know? Or if it was just unnecessary, they should have communicated that and been like, hey, you know, we don't have a, like, we're not gonna have a stance on this thing because we're not gonna be using that engine anymore anyway. Like, just tell us that. Like, I don't know. I need to go back and reread some of these updates, and oh my god, these lights are beautiful at night. I'm so glad I placed these. They look so good. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling and raging, even though this game is supposed to relax me. This is why I'm playing this game, so I can chill. You know, like, I don't want to be stressing out, but at the same time, it's like, god damn. Alright, so now we have to get more cabbages and New Hampshire chickens. Alright, let's see how far along the chickens are before the next thingy. Not very far, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. Just gonna refill the feed. You can actually see at the bottom left-hand corner, like, when the animals are going to produce again, which is kind of nice. So, like, if I ever lose track of something in game, I can just, like, take a look and it'll tell me, which is nice. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just, like, thinking, like, I almost want to play, like, I don't know. I want to do more decorating on V-Rising, but I still want to keep my Planet Zoo days, so I might, like, next week, I might just do 2 days of V-Rising. I don't know if I'll play Foundation next week. I thought about it. I know a lot of people like that game too, because it's just very, like, chill and interesting. But, I don't know. I feel like Tuesdays are more like my chill out day, but I don't want to be straying too much from the games I'm, like, that are mostly, like, my main games. Because like I said before, I don't really have a desire to be a variety streamer. Because the issue with variety streaming is that you have to, like, stay on top of whatever is newest. You have to move with the crowd, you know? Like, when Genshin Impact came out, everyone and their mother was playing Genshin Impact. When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, everyone and their mother's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Lies of P is another one. Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok was another one. It's just, there's so many, like, games out there that are just lesser known, and I understand why they pick those games. They pick those games because it pulls in people that normally wouldn't click on their streams, and that's fair. I mean, if you want to do stuff that way, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, not necessarily what I want. I'd rather see, like, people here, not for exactly what game I play per se, but just for me. And maybe that's a bit conceited, and maybe that's a bit paranoid or whatever, but oh, the one chicken is out! Oh no! Oh, hold on. We'll get you back with your family. We'll get you there, don't worry. I got you, bro. Hold on, let me get rid of this wooden fence. Go ahead, get in. Get in, buddy. There we go. Return it back to their family. I don't know how they got out. Maybe I bumped them with my tractor or something? I don't know. That's crazy. I don't like that the house takes time to build. Like, I know it makes sense, but maybe I'm just very impatient. I don't know. This whole area I just acquired. I acquired 2 large pieces of land and still haven't like really planted anything over here. So like this area here and also this back area where the house is. I need to like plow the ground and do something with that, but I just don't want to do that right now. I want to plant more, actually something that really made me a lot of money was the wheat. When I was planting wheat and I harvested that shit, like, I mean, damn, like 806 on harvest, but it's like 400 to plant, but oh my god, is it worth it? It's like, when you finally harvest that shit, it's like so nice. I just have to be a lot more careful about what I'm planting because I have a habit of like planting until I'm completely broke and then I'm just like, oh, well, time to decorate, like, which isn't terrible, I guess, but... What is the most profitable plant? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know because if it exists, I haven't unlocked it yet. The most profitable that I could plant right now, I think, is corn. Wait, hold on. Corn gives me 3,000. Yeah, so right now, well, if I subtract 2k, that's like 1,000 per. So right now, the most profitable plant I can plant would be corn right now. But I don't have enough gold to even plant it, so oh well. I really don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not able to plant it, most likely. Because I'm still like super early into the game. I actually deleted my original farm and just started over because I was like, man, I don't remember this game at all. And I kind of wanted to like start from scratch anyway, which is fine. There's also like a thing you can do where you can recycle your farm, where like you get the resources and stuff, but you don't, but you like remove all of the like cosmetic items, I think. Do they sell the animals for meat or do they just produce? I think they just produce. At least from what I've seen, I think they just produce. I think the only ones that are sold for meat are fish. At least from what I've seen. Because right now, from the pigs, oh no, wait. I think the pigs actually sell me. Wait, hold on, let's take a look. Oh, I don't own these kinds of pigs. Hold on a second. I need to... What? Okay, so... Okay, so this pig gives me, like, truffles, I think? It's weird. I don't know. It comes up as mushroom. Or some kind of fungi. The goats give you milk. Chickens give you eggs. Rabbits give you... vegetables? That's weird. That's actually really weird. Oh, that's what that is. The sheep give you, fleece. Or, yeah, or sorry, wool, I guess you could say. They are sniffing pigs. Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of interesting. That's a good question, but yeah, like this duck here, eggs. So all the birds, it's just eggs. And the other livestock, except for the sheep and the pigs, are milk. So the cows and the goats will give me milk. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Also, what did I just unlock? Let's see. Oh, it's like a pennant flag? Interesting. Okay. No, I don't think... The only meat products I think is just fish. And that's technically not considered meat, right? It's just pescatarian stuff, or... Sorry, not pescatarian. I'm thinking about something else. Yeah, no, I don't think it's any meat products. I don't think I'm selling, like, ham or anything, or bacon. I'm not selling cuts of meat. It doesn't look like that kind of farm, unfortunately. which is kind of okay. Are the devs of this game vegan? I have no idea. That's a good question. I don't know. That's very possible. I really wonder, because it could just be, well, there are different kinds of farms out there. Like, some farms only produce eggs, other farms produce, you know, just like actually, you know, produce for just the actual chickens themselves, and they sell the chickens. It looks like this is just a what do these animals produce kind of farm, which isn't totally unrealistic. It's inefficient, but I could see it. That's a good question, though. I mean, super chill. Okay, so turnips I can place for 10 minutes. These are 10-minute weeds. Or not weeds, oh my god, I said weeds. Dear lord, why? I don't know why I called them weeds. They're not weeds. I swear I'm not planting weeds, guys. I promise. I hope. I like that, like, your like little tractor you can have like going around and stuff, and you can also customize the tractor, and you can customize like the farmer, the animal, the clothing that you're wearing, what your farm hands are wearing. I haven't hired any farm hands because I'm not that high in level yet. Do these farms sell feeds to the zoos? Maybe? That's a good question. I mean, I would think so. If there was, like... I don't know. It could be that there's, like, certain farms that are, like, specialized in that, though. That's a good question. You guys are asking really good questions, actually. Alright, let's put this honey stand down. I hate bees, man. But I have honey, so I'm going to place this thing. Let's put it over here somewhere. There we go. Not enough resources. Oh, I only have 4 honey. I guess that makes sense. I would like to get an oil rig on here so I don't have to worry about the gas. Because you do have to gas up your tractor. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just thinking like tomorrow is gonna be crazy with all the stuff I gotta do on like Planet Zoo. It's gonna be fucking nuts, like. Now you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that, right? Like, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the fact that I have to not only create work zones, but I have to make sure that everything is like placed in a good spot for like the staff, and I'm just like, part of me is like dreading it because it's like the least fun part of Planet Zoo. Is just like, in my opinion, it's like staff management. Like, I fucking hate my staff, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there are some good ones, you know, some good staff out there. Like, #1 fan is pretty okay. But... oh well. I'm going to remove... I didn't realize this was open. I'm gonna remove the separators here. Yes. Hold on. No, I don't want to. Oh, okay, it's not gonna let me do it on the tractor. I'm gonna have to do it by hand. Whoops. I keep messing up my controls because I'm thinking about other games. That's how you know you play too many simulators, when you're like confusing controls. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. But this game is like super chill. I could see this game like I don't know how to describe it. this is the game you want to play when you're having a bad day and you don't want to talk to anyone. That's the kind of game this is. Like, it's chill, it's relaxing, it's quiet, you know, it's like tranquil. If you just want to have a chill out session where you're just relaxing and living your best life, this is the game for you, essentially. At least that's how I see it. Oh no, I messed up my thing. I like how the tractor, like the little buggy, also has like has headlights. Just kind of funny. Oh, I almost placed it in the wrong spot. There we go. I like using these separators because I want to make sure that I'm visually able to tell what is what. All these plants, though, are gonna need to be reorganized later. So after I harvest them, I'm gonna place other things there. And of course, even during the winter months, you have to water these plants because they don't get a water benefit at all from the water like you would for rain. It's just different. But yeah, this is a very, like, keep you busy and not think about the world kind of game. Do I think it's as, like, seamless as, like, Foundation, for example? Like, where you're just kind of, like, you get lost and then you look up at the clock and you realize it's been, like, 6 hours? No, it's not that kind of game. And the reason why, in my opinion, is that there is no pause button in this game. So you don't just pause. Right? And I don't know. I think because of that, it just kind of adds like an extra layer of just non-urgency, because you know the season's gonna come back. Even if you miss your chance to do something, you know it's coming back within a timely-ish manner. So, I mean, you figure each season is 17 minutes. So if we round it up to 20, that's like 3 seasons in an hour, right? More or less. That's not too bad. Let's get some milk. I love how, like, the milk bottles are just chilling. I should probably feed the cows, huh? There we go. Also, depending on how many chickens you put in each coop and stuff, like, the resources kind of correspond to the rate of how well. The more pigs you have, or the more animals you have in an enclosure, the more often you're gonna have to refill. And you can also see how far filled up stuff is. Like, I don't have enough gold to refill stuff right now. I have to gather this right here. That's why I planted these turnips, to just kind of carry me through the unfortunate times. I'm gonna plant some more. I think I'm gonna plant some... Oh, those are 6-hour plants. I want something a little bit... you know, something I wish this game had is like a... Oh, here we go. Sort availability. Time. Oh, so I can sort. I just have to hit control. Interesting. Okay. Never mind. It's in the game. I'm so dumb. Do bad weather factor into your planting? Yes. So... there isn't any, like... the only real bad weather there is like drought. So if you have drought weather, then you basically have to water your plants 3 times as much. Like, the plants dry out 3 times faster than normal. I hope that makes sense. So that's the only, like, real bad thing about that. I'm gonna plant some carrots. And now it's springtime. the nice thing about this game too is that you can literally like not play it for months and then just like come back and just be like, where did I leave off again? But it's not like that hard to like get back into it, I guess. Because the controls are so simple. You're only pressing like a couple buttons, really. And there's also some DLC packs for this game, but they're mostly like just cosmetic stuff. Which is cool, but I don't play this game enough to justify the purchase. Don't plants have a wither period? I don't think so. I want to say no because I haven't experienced that. So okay, so if the animals like, okay, if I don't feed the animals, they just stop producing. They don't die. Same thing with like, you know, the plants, like if I stop watering them and they don't get water from rain, they don't just like rot. Like they just kind of, it's almost like they're in stasis. Like they don't actually produce anything. They just sit around. The plants eventually will make something because the game naturally waters them occasionally. But the animals who are not fed just don't produce anything. Yes, the game is basically set up for returning players. That's a really good way of describing it. The idea is, it's almost like V-Rising in a way, where like, you know, you can play when you play, and if you're playing other games, okay, good for you. Like they don't seem like hell-bent on keeping a super active player base, but I think that's kind of what makes the game fun. Because you don't feel this pressure to keep up with the latest crap. Or, oh no, I missed this patch, so I'm so behind and need to catch up, and, you know, you don't have that FOMO feel. You know, you don't get the FOMO, symptoms. You just get the, what you can, and if it's time for you to play, and you have time to play, and you want to, great. If you don't feel like it, play something else, you know? It's a very, like... It's very returning player friendly, so like if you can't like play for like years and you come back to the game, all your stuff is exactly as you left it, essentially. So yeah, that's how I would basically describe it. It's a really good that's a really good point. But yeah, it's definitely for returning players, I would say. Super chill. And it keeps you busy, like I said, you know, it's a good game if you're dealing with some shit in real life and you want to zone out for a few hours and you don't want to think about it. This is the stress ball game. Is this something I would play normally and regularly? No. But do I think people could? Yes. Yes, I do. Obviously, when you have like, how many billions of dollars that one guy had on his farm? I mean, come on, that's crazy. That probably took him like at least a couple of years worth of work just to get his farm to look like that. It was insane. I mean, the try-hard, like, nature of it, it's impressive. But yeah, this game's like super relaxing. And I like that you can play with friends, so like every once in a while you'll have someone visit you that you never met before and they just say hello and it's like crazy. And there's also like voice chat and things like that in the game, so if you want to enable that, you can. You can also disable it. I disable it because I don't want to talk to anyone, but yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah. These like wishing wells are so nice. I placed a bunch of them so that I can just get free monies. They only give you 25 gold, but it adds up. And if you're like super broke all the time like I am, it's worth it. But yeah, this is super chill. I also really like some of the photos you can take with this game, and I like that, like how cute it is. Like this whole like chibi look to it. It's just so like adorable. And then you have like your little farm companion, and It's just, oh, it's so cool. Like if I go to the, you know what? Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you guys some of the customization options. So if you go to customize, right, and you go to your farmer, I could choose, you know, male, female, height. So like the male looks like this. Then you have female, you have different like looks, you have outfits, you got all types of stuff. You got a few different outfits. This one I think I got from a, I want to say this was like Valentine's Day pack or something. Oh no, I can't remember. I want to say I got one of the packs or something in like a bundle or something. I don't remember. I can wear a you know, a nice suit while farming if I really wanted to. There's also different like faces you can choose from as far as like you know, facial features. You got different kinds of textured hair. You got all types of different things here. And you also have like different hats and things you can wear. You got like different kinds of glasses. You got a pencil, which you can put on your ear, which is freaking awesome. I love how a pencil is like one of the accessories. Like I fucking love that so much. You got different earrings and stuff. You can put on earrings and the pencil, but not on the same ear for some reason, so whoops. If I take the pencil, if I clear out the pencil, will it show? No, it's just one ear. Interesting. And then if I go to the backpacks, I went with a kitty backpack, but there's the default. Oh no, sorry. Default is nothing. Then you have like all these different kinds of backpacks. And they're really cool. I like the kitty one. There's a chicken one, there's a fire hose one, there's a bear, a chickie, a cow, a penguin, doggo, a piggy, and there's a monkey. I don't know what this is. This looks like a chipmunk, and a panda one. And then there's something else, I don't know what that is, but I don't have it unlocked, so I can't even preview it. I want to discard changes. If you go to the emotes, you can choose what emotes go where. So you can do, like, I got thumbs up, you got, like, you can wave hello, you can laugh. I mean, it's very, like, it's a social kind of game if you want it to be. And I like that there's different kinds of, like, tractors. Like, you can go with the classic stuff, you can go with more modern things like this one. You got, like, a little shovel pail thing. You got these. I mean, they're cool. I just like it. It's like really neat and cute. And then the pets, there's different kinds. So I went with a Dalmatian, but you can go with this dog, this dog, this dog, this dog. This was another one. I think, if I had to guess, I think this is like, what, a Saint Bernard maybe? Kind of looks like a Saint Bernard a little bit. It's hard to tell. This is another floofy doggo. This is another... Oh, this is probably German Shepherd. This looks like a German Shepherd to me. This one, Doberman. There's, then you have the kitties. You got the gray tabby. You got the black cat, which is probably one of my favorites. You got this one, which is like, kind of like a creamy color cat. Then you have like a Sylvester pattern kind of cat. You got a, I think this is a Persian because of the floof. You have another cat that's like kind of chill. This one I think is a... Oh god. I forgot what kind of cat this is. Siamese. And then you have like a bunch of different doggos. The one I really want is this one, which is like the calico, but I need to hit... you unlock these by level, so I need to hit level 33 to unlock the calico cat, and I really want it, so... and yes, it looks like I was correct. There are birds, but you need to hit level 50. Sorry. The first bird is unlocked at level 40, then 50, 65, and 75. I'm only at 30, so I don't have that yet. And there's also another dog here, which is kind of cool. It's like a black and white dog. You also have like different accessories. So like if I go back to like my dog, right? You have like collars and a bunch of different things you can choose from. You know, I mean... they get kind of cool, and it's just really nice to look at. You have different little keychain stuff. You could put like different items on the tag. It's pretty neat. You can even put up one of these. This is what makes me think that that other one is a Saint Bernard. Is like if you have that together, it kind of looks like it. And look, the band is like a rainbow. That's kind of funny. But yeah, there's a lot of customization options. You could choose the eye color, collar color, detail color. So like for this dog, what does the detail color mean? What does that even mean? What am I detailing? I don't know what that means. Huh. Then we have farmhands, which is like the last thing. So eventually when you become cool enough, you can hire staff and you can give them different outfits. This is like the regular default one, and then the other one that I've unlocked is this one. Level 70 actually gives them like worker like aprons and stuff. So I think 70 is max level right now in the game, but yeah, it's just all unlockables and things, which are pretty neat. But yeah, I really like this game. It's really chill and just relaxing. My farm isn't as cool as others, but it's definitely it's something, right? It's something. But yeah, so my plan for this week, tomorrow I'll be playing some Planet Zoo, and we're gonna continue with the Lapland Zoo that we've been working on. And I'm going to be messing around with tour guide stuff, employee management things, logistics, and basically stuff like that. On Thursday, I'm going to continue decorating my crafting castle. So Thursday's going to be another decorating stream on V Rising. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And then, trying to think if there's anything else I want to remember. Oh, on Friday, there's a chance I might be playing some Valheim with the boys, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this weekend. I don't usually stream it. Mostly because, like, a lot of times when I'm playing, I'm just, like, just chilling and vibing. At that point, I'm not even, like... I don't know, I just don't feel like streaming it, to be honest with you. I'd rather just chill out and play. But if you guys do want to see that, I could, link it to you guys so that you guys can watch, the stream. I'll link to, my buddy Jen. She's the one who, like, invited me, you know, to play on the server in the first place, so I figured, you know, maybe you guys could just watch her stream in place of mine, since I'm not going to be streaming that. So, yeah. It's going to be cool. Really quick announcements for end of stream stuff besides that is that on the... Oh, yeah, so as I said earlier, on Halloween, I'm going to have a 4-hour stream. I'm going to start 2 hours earlier than normal. So instead of 5 o'clock p.m. PST, I'll be starting at 3 p.m. PST. And there's also going to be... I guess I'm going to also do a... maybe a little bit longer stream on Day of the Dead. That is the 2nd of November. But my birthday is on the 4th, which is the Saturday of that weekend. So, for the birthday stream, I still haven't decided how long I'm going to stream that day. Because I know I'm doing that 4-hour stream on Halloween, so I don't want to burn myself out per se, but I also don't know how I'm going to do with like a longer stream like that. Because you guys know I only really have bandwidth for like 2-hour streams, but I'm gonna try it, you know, see, because now I'm like I'm feeling a lot more comfortable when I stream in some ways, and I think I can handle it, so I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Let's see who we can raid. I'm gonna have to check. Hold on. Okay, I think we'll just raid... We'll probably just raid Jax Wolf on Twitch. And it doesn't look like I have enough viewers on Kick to do that. So I'm just going to send you guys off. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, as I said. Oh, and there's one last thing. Oh, never mind. That's something I have to do on my own. But yeah, take care, guys. Have a great weekend. And Xolo out.